Okay, it looks like we're live. I just got to mute it. Okay, brilliant. So here we are. I'm back with Dr. Ebru of Avesina and also an author. And we're going to talk about some of the beauty industry news. The latest being LVMH is looking to sell its 50% stake in Fenty Beauty for a whopping 1 to 2 billion with a B, people, $1 billion. In 2024, for perspective, Fenty Beauty made about $450 million. So the multiple is not that crazy, actually. But the question that I think we're going to ask, and I know Dr. Ebru is going to have a strong opinion on, is celebrity branding dead? Why are they selling their stake? Every celebrity seems to have a brand these days. Maybe that's part of the problem. What do we
Sure.
think?
I mean, I think, remember the 90s, there was a celebrity fragrance bubble. Every celebrity had a fragrance, and all of a sudden, just that bubble
Yes.
passed away. I think we're going through the celebrity beauty bubble now. And LVMH, as we see from and heard from the industry grapevine, likely need cash. And now they started their own beauty brand, which is fresh, right? And
Yeah.
when these luxury conglomerates need liquidity, they go for, these revolutionary new brands, and celebrity brands become disposable. And as we said, we're drowning in celebrity brands. Every celebrity has a brand. It's like they don't see the market, or they don't see the consumers. And um I don't know. I mean, it's declining. And the star power gives the awareness, but that doesn't mean that it's high quality, but it also drowns the brand in overexposure. So it can work against it as well.
Well, and I think there is also a reality check of consumers are being, well, we just are way smarter. We have access to more information. We know behind the scenes what celebrities are actually doing versus what they say. And when you see a celebrity claiming to use these certain products, and then you see that they're actually using different products for their whatever it was, appearance on whatever, and granted, a lot of these celebrities have makeup artists and stylists that put things on them, right? They're not necessarily always using the products that they want. But the reality is, as a consumer, do you believe that these celebrities are using these products and that's it? I don't at all.
I don't either. I don't either.
Right? Like, why would you believe it?
They have like dermatologists and plastic surgeons on speed dial
Yeah.
24/7. I
Yes.
mean, yes, if you're even using your own skincare, is it lifting really that much? Like completely against gravity? I would love to believe that, but at being in this industry, being a formulator, being in the trenches, knowing all the ingredients that are out there, unfortunately, that doesn't happen overnight, and not this much. Believe me. I wish it did.
Well, yeah. And to that point about the formulas, do we actually believe that these celebrities are getting into the weeds, understanding the different ingredients, the science behind putting those ingredients together? I'm a beauty partner and I don't understand all this. I mean, I still rely on my chemist for all this, but I have a hard time believing that these celebrities really truly understand what's in their products, what makes them work. Are they even clean? I mean, do they really have that level of detail, or are they just putting their name on it because they think it's an opportunity because all their celebrity friends have a skincare brand or a hair care brand and they want one too?
The other day, one of my friends, and she works in PR, said, she said, it feels like this. I have a brand, you have a brand. Let's see who's gonna sell more, and let's see who has a stronger presence or more famous. So she said, it feels like that now. So I'm like, are you kidding me? Really? And she was like, yeah. And I You
You
might
know,
be.
I think you're onto something. It almost feels like the new flex for celebrities who are actors is to be a business person too.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not enough to be an actor anymore. You have to also have some kind of business. So either it's a tequila brand, a skincare brand, a hair care brand, a clothing brand, whatever. But that does seem like that's almost like the next echelon of you've made it is when you get your own brand.
What I don't understand is here is this. Why would you focus your energy, your effort, your money into an industry that is already saturated? Why would you do that? It's like adding another drop in a glass that's already,
Overflowing.
overflowing.
I don't think they realize the financials and the actual like market situation in beauty and just how many brands, how few brands make it too. I mean, even Goop's brand that was in Target is shutting down. Like these are established companies that can't make it. So why do you think you can? And sometimes I think it's arrogance. These celebrities just think, well, my I have my own followers who will, do whatever, do whatever I say basically. And I, I just don't think they understand how fickle the beauty consumer is. And that might be good for the first purchase. You might get people interested and get them in, but are you going to be able to keep them coming back? And that's the key issue for celebrities. I don't think they have the staying power. Very few of them have the staying power to keep customers coming back over and over again. It's a tough
I
one.
get it. I get it. I mean, like Fenty, she was revolutionary. She did the first 40 shade launch. That
Yeah.
was great. And it was good. However, it started great, but the rest of the energy didn't follow. Like what are you gonna do next?
But it's
And
also how much of it is LVMH versus her. You know what I mean? When you're doing it with a big company like that, how much control, I don't know. Maybe she had this incredible vision and it wasn't realized. We'll never
maybe,
know,
but
you
that's
know?
that's the thing about behind the scenes. So what happens when LVMH sells the 50%? I mean, who controls the quality? Because it's going to be 50%. Who's going to buy it? Who's going to decide the formulation, the ethics? So another thing is, it feels like we will not be getting Rihanna's vision anymore. We will be getting from Fenty whatever the new owners decide to maximize profit. And I get it, you need profit. But when the vision changes, what happens to a brand? And what happens to the
Yeah, it's a
consumer's
good
expectation?
question. It's a very good, it just, at the end of the day, what this says to me is that as a consumer, you get to cast a vote with your dollar. And you get to decide where you want to spend your money. And you can support the big celebrities, but really think twice because A, do they really need that? B, are their ingredients all that they're cracked up to be? C, who's really controlling it? Um, you could also put that dollar and support indie brands who are putting their heart and soul, are transparent, are for the most part clean. At least, we're clean by EU standards, which I think is kind of a very easier thing to wrap your head around. So yeah, what are your final thoughts on this?
Choose wisely because industry is the big beauty conglomerates. They're betting on we won't choose wisely. We will go for the fantasy and the glitter.
Yeah.
But don't put your money into fantasy and glitter.
Okay, that's a good ending note. Thank you. All right. Join us again for our next topic.